Welcome everybody, welcome to class, welcome. And we begin straight away. We take our hands, our fingers, and we start giving a nice massage to the neck. So massaging to the side of your cervical, where your flesh is, your muscles. You can go up and down to the base of the skull and then down where your torso starts. And just massaging, feeling what is good, which kind of massage is good for you now. Good. Enjoying. And then release your hands down on your laps. We take a big inhale and we lift both arms up towards the sky, pressing the feet down. If this is too much, you can lower your fingers on your shoulders and lift the elbows up towards the sky. So we want to lift the spine here, lift the shoulders up, lifting the crown of the head towards the sky, and plant your feet down. So press the feet down and bring your belly button all the way towards the spine. Good. And then exhale, release down. With your next inhale, again up towards the sky. Left palm is facing up towards the sky. And we give a nice push to the ceiling up, taking a little bit of angle towards the right, and then the other side, like a yawn stretch when you wake up in the morning. So you are really going into the sides of the body and you press with your palm up so that you can feel a nice sensation on the sides of the body. A couple more. Yes, really lifting up and stretching up. And then come to stillness, palms together, and bring it all the way down. Again, lift up your arms and reach again, lift, really feel your shoulders elevating. Press the feet down, bring the belly button in, reach from the fingertips all the way through, and then exhale, rotating your wrists in one direction, slowly down. And then we go up, rotating in the other direction. So feeling the wrists moving, and then up towards the sky. One big lift, reach up, reach. Join your palms and down into Namaste. Release your hands on your laps, grow tall in the spine, and give a look over your shoulder, over your right shoulder. Then back to center, and we go over the left shoulder, spine is tall. And then we come back to center, and this time we tilt to the right. So finding a nice stretch on the left side. Good, stay here. Opposite arm to the side, flex the wrist and press an imaginary wall away. Press it away, feeling the sensations now all the way through the arm and the side of the neck. And release, back to center. We take the other side. So first we tilt the head. We stabilize the upper body, so keep the upper body in the center. Lower the opposite shoulder a little bit. Good. And then from here, if you like, we can take it further. Otherwise, you stay with the neck stretch. And we press away now a wall, an imaginary wall on the right side. Feeling all the sensation here, below your arm, and all the way back to center. Rotate your shoulders, finding some movement in your shoulders. We rotate backwards. Good, then inhale, circle your arms up. Grab your opposite elbows. You can be up with your arms overhead, or you can stay a little bit in front. It doesn't matter. And we find some circles only with the upper body. So circling in one direction, you can close your eyes and focus your attention on your mid-back. So we want to take a nice mobility rotation in your mid-back, your thoracic spine, while you're also moving your shoulders around, and we change direction, keeping the hips in place. You can go slower than I am. And the last one, and back to center. Arms up, and once more rotate down, so moving those wrists. Yes, and once more up in the other direction. Try to move completely the wrist in a nice circle, finding mobility there, it's very important. Join your palms on top of your head and bring it down into Namaste. If you have the block behind your back, take it away now and scooch forward on the chair. We're going to move a little bit more. So you can have the block in between your legs if you like. This is always very good. Or you can stay like me and practice keeping the legs nice parallel to each other. Arms out to the side. Flip your palms up, and we are going just to twist side to side. If this is not available today, you bring your fingertips on top of your shoulders, and you can move from here, or you can bring your hands on your waist and move from here side to side, taking a couple of twists. Good. And then come back to center. Hands on your hips, on your waist. You twist over to the left, and you dip down with your elbow to the front, So the right elbow is dipping down. You twist to the left, yes. And then you dip down to the back. This time it's the left elbow dipping back. And then we move a couple of times, dipping to the front and dipping back in this diagonal, in this rotation that we have. And we come back to center. We come back to center with the spine. Now we rotate with the torso a little bit towards the right side, and we dip down, front and back with our elbow. Yes, feeling what is happening in the upper back while doing this. And then we come back to center. Good, we release, we shake a little bit the hands. You can open and close a couple of times for our fingers. I need to do it every day for my fingers, yes. Open and close, good. And then one more time, life force reach, arms into T-shape with the palms facing up. Good. Now, we lean over to the side, right, back to center. Press the feet down, lean over to the left. Back to center, keep the feet pressing down, over, and side. Back to center, now we twist to the left. So we are in this twisted position, and again we reach forward, and then we reach back. You can look forward, and yeah, you can look back. Just moving, reaching forward, and reaching back in this nice diagonal. One more. Reach and reach back, back to center. We change side. You can release the arms for a moment. They are heavy. Yes. Circle your shoulders. Circle the shoulders. Good. And one more time. Up. This time we twist over to the right. And then we reach forward in the diagonal. Yes, and then we reach back. Like surfing or the Superman to the front, reach, and then reach back. And you can move your neck following the movement, looking to the front and looking back if you like. Otherwise, keep your head in the center. One last time. Reaching forward. Reaching back, back to center. Release your arms and shake them. Shake, shake, shake. Yes, only one arm. only one arm, so much weight, right? It's the gravity force. Yes, good. Let's give a break to the arms. So let's have the left palm on our thigh and the right arm is down. So we do a pendulum forward and back for our joint in the shoulder. So you give a little impulse and then it's a dead weight, your arm, and you let it just swing forward and back. Yes, this is going in your capsule. Good, and then around and around. Around and around. Again, you can close your eyes and change direction. Okay, release, and we change sides. So left side, give an impulse, forward and back, and then let it go, just like a pendulum. The movement can be very little. Go at your own pace. And then we take little circles around and around. We move from the shoulder joint, and we change direction. Good, and we release again the hand on top of our thighs. We can go one more time in our nice life force reach with the palms facing up. And this time shrug your shoulders up towards the ear. Shrug them up, up, up by the ear. And then release down and reach away from the fingers into opposite direction. Then back, inhale up towards the ear. Grow tall, press the feet down. Release, exhale, and reach away. Two more. Inhale up, exhale, release, and reach away. Inhale up towards the ear. Squeeze those muscles, and down, and reach away, all the way up. And again, circling those wrists. I have one wrist, the right one is always cracking. I think it's because the mouse that I use so much in the computer. And shake. Good. Now we are on the front part of the chair. We bring our fingertips to the side of our head. We take a little bit of lean, We are in a halfway fold. And now we take a nice twist over to the right. So left elbow is coming towards the left knee. And we look over to the right, and the right elbow is going up towards the sky, opening the right side of the body. And then we change. We come back to center, and we take the other side. We come back to center, and we move over to the right. So one elbow is low, one elbow is high, back to center, and open the upper elbow up towards the sky. And one last round. Feel the core engaged, so brace yourself. And the last one over to the left, and back to center, and then we come all the way up with the strength of the core, and we release and crisscross your arms in the front. Yes, gently. Good. And we release the hands. So we're ready for the sun salutation now. Okay, we're going to incorporate some of the movement we did right now. So for the sun salutation, always on the front of the chair. Let's keep the legs parallel. Yes, actually we can do it, everybody, with the block in between. Let's do this version today. One block. It's optional, of course. Good. We are going to inhale, arms up to the sky. We exhale, spine is long into cactus. So then we bring everything together to the front, elbows and palms and heels of the hands, and we open. And one more time. Together, and we open. Now we release the arms towards the back of our neck, and we press to the front, rounding the back. Round the back and chin to chest. One more time, open the arms wide, behind the neck, arch the back here, arch a little bit, so you look up and the chest is broadening, and then to the front, press towards me and round the back. Then back to center, hands to the side of your head, and we take a twist. So down towards the right side, we open, and then up, and then the right elbow is coming down to the right knee, and we open towards the other side, and we come back to center, all the way up with your arms, reaching up and taking this nice yawn stretch that opens the side of your ribs for better breathing. And then we bring it down. Well done. So let's take the block to the side. Yes, take a sip of water if you need. And then we're going to open the right leg to the side, and we're going to have our legs in 90-90 with the right corner of the chair in between our legs. And we try to keep the knees in line with the ankles. So especially the left knee in this case, just pay attention that they're not doing this, knocking to the inside. So keep it active, and we do it by using the strength of our inner thigh. They press a little bit back. So we're pressing back from the inner thigh, not from the knees on. Good. And then from here, we are going to bring the arms into Warrior Two. Inhale, reach forward, and reach back. As we did before, reach forward and reach back. Press the feet down. One more time. Reach forward and reach back. Come back to center. Lower the right forearm on top of the thigh, and then circle this arm down and up overhead and hold over your head, reaching through the arm to the side. Yes. If this is too much with the arm, you can also use the fingers on top of your shoulder and lift up from the elbow. Otherwise, stay here. And we add maybe the second arm if we want to take it further. Belly in, press the feet down, keep the knees on track, and then with both arms all the way up. Well done. And we release down. Now moving on the chair towards the right, completely the outer leg is releasing and the knees pointing down, and we are on the back toes, so the toes are tucked. And we are facing completely the right side, not halfway, completely, so that the hips are really facing, both hips are facing towards the right. Yes, adjust on the chair. Good, we grab the backrest with the inside hand, and we bring the outside arm into robot, and we walk on place. So we are bringing the toes forward, and try to stretch the top of your foot, really, reaching with the toes down, and bring the arm back. So toes are forward, the leg is very active, and this arm is also active. I'm reaching back from the fingertips, and then I reverse. I bring the arm into robot, and I come on my toes, toes are tucked. And then I reach forward with the leg, and then I reach back. Leg is forward, leg is back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. We stay here. Inhale, stretch the front arm and reach forward. This time flip your palm up, flip the palm up and reach forward as we did before from the fingertips while you're pressing down the back toes. And reach, 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 core in, and all the way back. And we change side. Let's bring the legs back into this position. Up into warrior, and 3 more times. Reach forward and back, reach back and reach forward and reach back and reach forward, forward and reach back, pressing the feet down. And then we come back to center, release the forearm on top of the thigh, circle this arm down, back up to the front, overhead, overhead. Yes, overhead. So here we want to have the chest opening. So turn the chest towards the sky. Yes, that's good, lovely, good. And from here we reach from the fingertips towards the left. So right fingertips all the way through, reach, reach, reach. You can stay here for one more breath, or you can add the bottom arm. So arms are parallel to each other. You're holding yourself with the strength of your core. Press the feet down and then up all the way. Ooh, and release. You are stronger than you think, right? Yes, so this is a very strong exercise. Well done. And yes, and now we take the side saddle position and we grab the inside of the chair. So the back toes are tucked. I bring the outer arm into robot, and again we find a nice safe setup here, and we start to march. So back, and when you reach forward, try to stretch your leg as much as you can. So and reach, stretching the top of your foot. Yes, and back and forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Stay here, press the toes down, reach forward, flip your palm up towards the sky and reach, 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 and hold, 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 and all the way back. And we come back to center, shaking the legs. Okay, good. So before we stand up, we have a little bit of core exercise. It's a combination of core and hips. So take it easy. You don't need to go at my own pace, okay? You can slow down. And if you feel it is too much, just take a little bit of rest, right? So it's a sequence. I'm going to put the music and we just review the movement. So scooch forward on the chair. And we start with a little march. So this is also a little bit of cardio. So we are going to march with legs parallel. And then we increase by lifting the knees up a little bit more and feel what is happening in your core. Yes? Good. Okay. And then we will stop and lift the left knee a little bit higher and we hold. Hold, 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 and release. Then we will march again. And then we will hold the left side up as much as you can and hold, and try to keep yourself upright here, not to lean back or to round the spine. So up, and then we will march again. Good, and then we will bring the arms up and down, reaching up and down. Good, and then we are going to reach up, bring the elbows down and lift the knee, and up and lift the other knee, and up and down and up and down and up and down, and then we march again. And always the spine is tall. We don't want to crunch, so it doesn't matter how high your knee is coming. We just want to keep the spine nice long. And then lift your arms up and jumping jack arms. So the elbows are bent, they come down towards the sides of the body, and then we try to bring the hands together on top of the head. Yes. And then we add the leg. So look, this time the leg is turning to the outside from the hip, is doing this, right? So this is a movement we never do, but it is a range of motion of our leg. We need this also for functional everyday movements. Okay, so, and we are going to bring the elbows down towards the waist. The leg is moving to the outside and up, up, and we're going to modify the jumping jack in this way. and then we are going to do it alternating, okay? So it doesn't matter how much you're lifting, so you can do it very little and it's the same, it's working, okay? If you have a cramp, yeah, slow down. So we march and we try to bring maybe the knees higher if it's comfortable, otherwise, of course, don't push. So main thing is to keep the upper body nice tall. So now lift the right knee up and stop and hold. Hold, 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 make yourself nice tall. Hold, 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 and good. And left knee. We stop, up and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Core in, and we march. Up with your upper body, nice. Good. So up with your arms and bring it down. Up and down. Building some heat. Yes. Good. And now we're going to lift one leg alternating. So up, 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 and we lower the elbows. Try to keep the spine longer. Good, good. So one more each side, and we march. Well done. Well done. Good. Arms up into jumping jack, and only the arms. Only the arms. Yes, only the arms. Good. And then in, up. Open the leg to the outside, the foot is coming towards the inside. Oh, the music is finishing, you're lucky. And release and shake everything. And shake everything, shake, shake, shake. Well done, well done. Okay. I think you feel the heartbeat higher, right? Yes, take a sip of water, then scooch forward on the chair. Breathe a couple of times, in and out, with a lot of awareness through your nose. And then open your eyes. Let's take 3 big breaths in and out. So we inhale, arms all the way up, make yourself long. Exhale, bring it down. You can breathe out through the mouth. Inhale up. Exhale through the mouth. And the last one. Slowing up and down. And release. Okay, stretch, extend the right leg in front, come on top of your heel. Curl the toes towards you. Good, hands on your hips. And now we lean forward with a straight spine to find a nice stretch on the back of the leg. You need to sit forward on the chair. Yes, to be able to extend the leg. Really bring the toes towards you. Shoulder blades are down. Can you feel it? Yes. And then we come all the way up. Bring the leg in and we change side. So the standing foot is really nice, sturdy, pressing into the floor. So curl the toes towards you. And then lean forward with a nice straight back. Release your shoulders down. Yes. And feel the stretch on the back of your left leg. Good. And we come all the way up, bring it in, give it a nice shake. And we take a final twist. So feet again parallel to each other, legs parallel to each other. We inhale, arms all the way up. And we exhale, we rotate a little bit towards the right, and we bring the hands down towards the hip. Yes. And we look over to the right. Now we inhale, we bring it all the way up, and we take the other side. So hands on the left hip. Good. And we look over to the left. One more time, up. This time, bring your hands to the outside of your knee or thigh, a little bit further. Here. Yes. Just go in different angles of the muscles, and then up all the way and to the other side, and the hands are coming towards the outside of the knee. Yes, and you look over to the left. Good. And then all the way up. Open your arm, palms facing towards me. Open your legs, come on top of your heel into sitting star. Make yourself long, press the heels down, reach from the fingertips away, stretch the spine, open the chest, and release. Bring everything in. Thank you.